Hey guys, it's Tanya, and I am coming in with just a little update. I realized today that I hadn't done an actual update in I think like 6 weeks or so. It was when I came back from my Keto on the road trip that we did in Colorado, Wyoming, and all that, and I hadn't really done anything since. I did a response video to Gracie's video about something that I'm WLS that I'm good at, and I just hadn't, other than like a couple of step aerobics videos, I hadn't posted anything. So I'm gonna do a quick little WLSFA recap. I'm not gonna go into great detail. All I wanted to say about WLSFA is that it was a great trip. I feel like every year it gets a little more enjoyable because I've relaxed into it. I don't have the angst and the nervousness about going. It's really about going to see my friends and to meet new people of, kind of a similar mindset. And this year did not fail. I really enjoyed meeting all the new people that I follow on YouTube, some people that I follow on Instagram, and just putting a real person with the different online accounts. So that was fun. I'm not going to mention any names. If I hung out with you, if I talked with you, if I took pictures and had a cocktail with you, then I enjoyed my time with you. There was nobody that I did not enjoy. There was nothing that I did not enjoy. So WLSFA did not fail. Before WLSFA, we went to Seattle for several days and we hung out with a small group of friends. And one thing I want to say is we had our friends from Australia that were hanging out with us, and I was a little bit nervous about merging the two groups together, but oh my gosh, that all worked out perfectly. I appreciate all my WLS friends taking in my Australian friends who happen to be WLS too, just by chance, but the groups merged together perfectly. It was just, I couldn't have asked for anything better. It was so much fun. So Seattle was wonderful. Portland was wonderful. Getting to see everybody was wonderful. And I can't wait to see my WLS family again. So since then, Phil did a video kind of calling on all the veterans to, start making videos again and, acknowledge that we're all kind of in the same headspace. And I kind of teased Phil after he did that because I said, hey, I never stopped. I always talked about my regain and my struggles with the regain and trying to get back on track. And he kind of like just laughed about it. But yeah, I've actually went back after talking to Phil and talking to Sarah Waffle. And I went back and I looked at a couple of videos of mine from about as far out as they are right now, and it's so funny. That's right when I was really struggling with my regain, and I did a video, and I think it's called something like "Good Enough Isn't Good Enough," when something like that. And so I sent it to the both of them, and I said, "Hi, isn't this funny? This is sound familiar to what we're talking about right now." So it is funny that we all kind of go through the same thing about the same time. I just happen to have most of my friends that are still active in the community came after me about a year and a half, so maybe 2 years after me. I'm about 5.5 years out right now. And it's all hitting them what I went through like a year and a half or 2 years ago. So I might put a link to that video in the description below because it was very relevant to what everybody's kind of experiencing right now with trying to get a hold of regain and just get back on track, or not back on track, but just figure out the plan, the lifelong maintenance plan. So, what did I want to say? I wanted to say something else about that. One of the things that Sarah and I had talked about was just like that we're maturing into our weight loss surgery, that we've kind of settled down, and now it's coming up with, not so much of trying to diet and get to some end point. I always felt like it was a life change, but when I had the regain, I did feel a sense of desperation to just get the weight off. And I do feel like I've settled into a maturity level. And I can see it in other people in the community too, veterans who have been in maintenance for a while, that they've settled into a maintenance level and a comfort. The people who are long-term successful, and yeah, they have body acceptance, they have accepted the life changes that are required to maintain. So yeah, it's kind of nice to not have the same angst that we did back then. So next thing, keto update. I am still keto. I did not say 100% keto while we were at WLSFA. I did pretty good. My food's always good. One thing I've realized is that I'm really happy with the keto way of eating. It's not that big a deal. It makes me happy. It's easy. I did have some little nibbles here and there that I normally wouldn't. When we were in Seattle, everybody got donuts, and I did take like maybe 2 bites of donut there just to try it, because Blue Star, you had to try it. When we got to Portland, John, he does keto-ish, I'll call it low carb, but he loves his donuts. And as soon as we got there, he went to Voodoo Donuts and got a dozen donuts and kept it in the room. And I was really, really good the entire time they were in the room. And several people kind of commented like, I don't know how you can do this. And normally it's not a problem. We had lots of cocktails. When we get together with the friends on vacation, we drink. I drink. And the last night in Portland, we've gone out. I had a lot of drinks. We actually had shots, which I don't even do shots anymore, but we did shots. And when I came home, I got down on a donut. So this is like true confessions. I don't think I ate a whole donut, but I mean, even a bite is not keto. So when I came home, I weighed myself and I was up to 178, which is really high for me. I haven't seen that number in a long, long time. My maintenance range right now, it's really normally like between 172, 174, but I've seen as low as 169. So that's like, I would love to stay at 169, but it always just stays there for a second and it bounces back up. But 174 is usually the max of where I go. So I was like, oh my goodness, like that's what happens when you eat sugary carbs on vacation and have lots and lots of cocktails. So I got right back on track. No big deal. It's really not even a thing, like not a struggle at all. Just, this is the way I eat now. The weight has not been coming off really quickly. I think I was 176 even this morning. So that's about 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks later. But my clothes fit fine. I can see the extra couple pounds are right in my midsection right here. But it's really not that big a deal. I'm very confident it's going to come off again. Even if it doesn't, I mean, I fit in my clothes beautifully. Very happy with the way I look. I was happy with pictures that we took in Portland. So that's life, right? That's life. So, but it did give me like a little bit of a confirmation that I'm eating the way that's right for me. And I know I've talked to people about keto too, that it's not right for everybody. It's a good plan. I believe in it. I do believe sugar is very addictive and people should give up sugar, but giving up sugar doesn't equal keto. So you can give up sugar and not be keto. That's a whole other video I could make. I have notes so I wouldn't forget anything. I think that's everything. Yeah, oops, that's everything. So quick video, just wanted to say hi and say I'm doing good, feeling good, enjoyed my time, and I can't wait to see my people again sometime soon. Oh, we're getting ready to go on a trip. I'm getting ready to pack again. This week is my birthday, Friday is my birthday, and Thursday we're going ziplining in Banning Mills. So I can't wait. We haven't been there in almost 2 years. We went Labor Day 2 years ago, and so super, super, super crazy excited to get back to Banning Mills and zipline. And so look forward to some pictures, and yeah, I'll see y'all soon. Bye guys.